All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dig into something pretty wild, how one single spot on the map became the #1 international destination for a massive chunk of the US. The data here tells a really surprising story.
So let's just think about this for a second. If I asked you where Americans are flying for their big international trip, what comes to mind? Paris? London? Maybe some other famous Caribbean island? Well, the actual flight data shows a pattern that's, well, it's way more focused and, honestly, a lot more surprising than you'd probably guess. So, what if I told you that for a huge number of states, the #1 answer is exactly the same? We're not talking a scattered list of destinations here. For travelers from all these different corners of the country, it all points to one single place.
Yep, that's right. From the rainy Pacific Northwest all the way down to the deep South, we're talking about people with totally different vibes, different travel habits, and yet they all book the exact same #1 international spot. And that destination is Cancun. Yep, according to a brand new report from United Airlines, its popularity isn't just, strong, they're calling it officially white hot. And this isn't some accident, it's a full-blown trend, and it's being fed by a constant stream of new flights and an appeal that American travelers just can't seem to resist.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Look at the mix of these states. I mean, sure, it kind of makes sense for landlocked places like Kansas or South Dakota, right? Their international options might be a bit limited, but Cancun is also #1 in Oregon. And get this, even Texas, a state with huge airport hubs that can fly you literally anywhere on the planet. For Cancun to be #1 there, wow, that tells you everything you need to know about its unique pull.
Right, so a place doesn't get this popular by accident. There has to be a secret sauce, right? So what is it? Well, it's not just one thing. It's this powerful, layered formula that perfectly mixes convenience, value, and a real experience. And it seems to be exactly what people are craving right now.
And this chart really breaks it down for us. You've got the super easy, all-inclusive model, which we'll get into. You've got the guarantee of amazing weather. And of course, it's just so easy to get to. But then on top of all that, you have this deep, incredible mine history and these eco-adventures that, let's be honest, you just can't get anywhere else.
So here's the bottom line. It's actually pretty simple when you boil it down. Cancun does two things perfectly. It gets rid of the hassles, the friction of travel, and it gives you maximum certainty about your vacation. Think about it. In a world where travel can be so unpredictable, knowing the weather's going to be great and your costs are locked in, that is a winning combination.
And this all-inclusive thing, it's the absolute economic engine of Cancun. I mean, with over 500 of these resorts, it's like a magnet. It pulls in everyone. From families who need to know their budget down to the penny, to couples who just want a totally stress-free getaway. When you bundle everything into one price, all that financial anxiety about the trip just melts away. But here's the thing. It is so much more than just a beach. The fact that you can easily take a day trip to a mind-blowing UNESCO World Heritage site like Chichen Itza, or see those famous ruins hanging on a cliff in Tulum, that completely shatters the stereotype of Cancun being just a fly and flop spot. It adds this incredible layer of adventure and history.
Okay, but all of this incredible success, it comes with a massive challenge. Cancun's airport is now handling over 30 million passengers a year, and the infrastructure is literally groaning under that weight. Popularity has a price, and right now, that price is some serious congestion.
And it's not slowing down. The pressure is only getting more intense. We're looking at a projected 16% jump in passenger demand through September 2025. A 16% increase. That means the whole system is being pushed right to its breaking point. Expansion isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. It's absolutely critical.
And this quote from folks in the industry, it just says it all. 2026 is a very loud deadline. So why 2026? What's the big deal? Well, it's the FIFA World Cup. It's being hosted across North America. And even though Cancun isn't a host city, you better believe it's going to be a major hub for millions of fans flying in and out of the region. That deadline is a fire under everyone to get this done now.
So to hit that deadline, the airport is in the middle of a massive overhaul. I mean, they're going all in. The expansion of Terminal 4 is pretty much done, which is going to help right away. But the real game changer? That's going to be the complete rebuild and reopening of Terminal 1, which has been closed for a long time. And it's scheduled to come back online right in time for that huge summer surge in 2026.
Okay, so let's bring this back to you. If you're one of the millions of people who's actually planning a trip there, what does all of this construction and chaos actually mean for your vacation? How do you even deal with an airport that's basically being rebuilt while it's running at full steam?
All right, here are 3 super important tips for anyone traveling there soon. Seriously, write these down. First,
double-check your terminal. Airlines might be moving around, so confirm before you book your ride. Second, give yourself extra time. A lot of extra time. Construction means traffic can be a nightmare. And third, and this is a big one, use the new e-gates. Look for those automated passport scanners. They can literally save you hours in the immigration line. They are a total game changer.
So you can see this powerful flywheel effect happening. This record-breaking popularity is forcing this huge expansion of the airport and everything around it. And that expansion, in turn, is just going to open the floodgates for even more growth. It's cementing Cancun's place not just as a regional hotspot, but as a true global mega destination.
And all of this leaves us with one last really important question. This kind of explosive growth is incredible, but what's the long-term cost? As Cancun rushes to build bigger terminals and wider roads, can it actually pull off the balancing act of becoming a mega destination while still protecting the unique culture, the environment, and the authentic vibe that made everybody fall in love with it in the first place?